On this episode of Totally Thomas.
Right now we are going to go walk around the neighborhood, going door to door, and try to get a person to sign up for my mom and dad's team so that they can win an iPad and Ethan can get it. Alright, we're going to this house. Ooh. I think we have kids.
Baby is sleeping.
We didn't plan to become a network marketing family, but what we found is a life of adventure, fun, challenge, and togetherness.
Okay, the house, basically we were looking for a house. We found a house that seemed like all the angels stood still, and I loved it. It was like an older home that had been remodeled kitchens and bathrooms, and then it had like kind of the old charm. It was on an acre lot with woods, and it backed up to a horse farm. It had like a room outside for us to do our business. Business, like do business, not do our business. I just thought that sounded weird. Do our business. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do business. Inspection, like, of our house that we're buying. Like, we had to get an inspection. There was what?
Just a bug. Just.
There's a bug, Tim. Well, I mean, I don't want a bug.
Two flies away.
You know what else slacks do? He'll kill it.
Ethan's headed to high school next year, and Isabella is going to be in 7th grade. We just want to be in a good school district that has really good basketball program and good academics and good arts.
So here's the thing, like there are problems with the house that would make it difficult for us to be able
To be confident.
in having Nana come there, and potentially not a good thing for us.
Okay, so we are like going to sleep on that tonight. What my other idea was, we're not gonna have a house. What if we just buy an RV and we just travel for a few months for the summer?
This is my question.
All summer?
Would the RV have a bed?
I'm an opposal of this plan, but that's just me.
And like, I like having a house.
So
That wouldn't be permanent.
But it wouldn't feel like, oh, I'm going home, you know? Just,
you would be the most angry I've ever seen you after maybe 3
Because we would
days.
be literally in the same
Of
room.
living in an RV together?
No matter what.
You imagine how annoying
You
I'd
guys
be?
do annoy
You imagine how
me a
annoying
lot,
I would be?
but
After
We
72
would not
hours.
escape each other, Mom.
that is true.
Well, here's the deal though. Here's the
What
truth.
about this is another option? So I did find on the Facebook Marketplace a river boat.
Would you guys be alright with living on the river? Yeah, we just live on the river.
Okay, but
we wouldn't
back-
be traveling around. We'd be living
Alright,
here.
wait, so which one are you serious
What
about?
about?
Which idea are you serious
So
about?
here's the truth. Like, we don't know if we're gonna have a house.
You guys are real like go with the flow though. You still
I
trust.
don't
No.
wanna live in an RV. If you go live in an RV for a month, I'll be having a conversation with Jacqueline.
Living in a world where so much is going on, it's hard to even hear myself think and hear my heartbeat, and I don't think I can handle one more dose of bad news. It just seems like one thing after another, and I'm tired and weary.
When I've brought people into the business that have huge potential, like they don't understand how much potential they have, and they quit because of other people quitting or giving up. Like they give up because they don't understand the process. Like if you would just understand what is possible or what's in front of you, if you just duplicated that, or if you just had some personal belief. And I mean, some people just aren't ready for that kind of like leadership. And so they kind of just do what comes easy and then they're done. And they quit after what comes easy. And then you have to just continue on finding that that person that wants to run with you, that like person that wants to seize the vision, that catches this and wants to link arms. You feel better?
It's like the same. Last year, about this time, I did something really bad to my back, and during basketball season, we don't even really know what happened. This year though, same thing. Nothing exactly happened. My back started hurting. We've been going to the chiropractor like 2 or 3 days a week, and I've been taking these anti-inflammatory pills, and I've been icing. I've been out for like 2 or 3 or 4 weeks. It says like it could be something with my S joint, could be a bulging disc. I don't know. It just hurts, and I can't extend my left leg all the way. So, right at this moment, I am doing pretty swell. I still feel it a little bit, but I mean, I've been playing through it, so that's really frustrating. I'm not 100%. So when I go out and play, like, it's hard for me to make a quick move or jump. Jumping hurts a lot. So when I first came back like 2 days ago, trying to recover, I told my dad that I don't think there's any way I'm gonna be able to play this weekend because the pain in my back. And so I got to the Y, and I still have pain. I just really want to try to work through it. And so basically, I started working out with my dad, and I said, Dad, it doesn't hurt, or it hurts a ton, because it was hurting. And he told me, does it hurt a lot, or are you just being a little bit of a baby? And I don't know what happened, but the pain left me immediately. It filled with my body with anger, and I just started working out, and I left my pain here at the YMCA, and I just got out of my comfort zone, and my body feels a lot better now.
Some people will come in and they'll never catch the vision, and you have to continue to encourage them, and it's a process, but it's an exciting process because that one person that catches the vision, it's like their life has changed forever, and you had a part to play in that. Like, you were the ripple effect.
So you needed help with getting signed up, correct? Okay, so I think maybe that it just might be an Internet Explorer issue. So I was going to go ahead and help sign up from here if you guys are all okay with that.
She actually said. She actually said that. I don't know.
Alexa, play the Game of Thrones theme song.
Thrones theme, cello cover by Break of Reality on Amazon Music.
What are you doing? It's just tempting. It's so soft. What I like about living in Nashville, it's great. It's a big city. There's lots of people. There's lots of things to do. You don't have to go to Walmart to have fun. It's got good hills and shrubbery. It's got all the music you could ever need. A river. in a football team. I call that the 5-piece. And that is why I like living in Nashville. You know, most families do this thing where they buy a house and they tend to live there for a good bit of time. We choose, 2 years at most. We don't give a house more than 2 years. Usually 1 year, but 2 years if they're lucky. I've been homeschooled. Not a lot of families do that. I've been homeschooled multiple different times because we also can't decide if we want to stay in a public school or stay at home. I will be going to college. Don't know what I'll be studying. That also is up in the air. But I do know for certain that I will be turning 18 soon. And I also have a pretty steady income from Walmart Incorporated. I work at a Walmart in the middle of a heavily populated area by people of languages I don't understand. So I spend 90% of my job is trying to understand people. 10% is helping them void items that they accidentally scan twice.
Right now we are going to go walk around the neighborhood, going door to door, and try to get a person to sign up for my mom and dad's team so that they can win an iPad and Ethan can get it. We always told our parents just to go door to door, but they never agreed with that. They told us to
So we're gonna show them it works.
Yeah, we're gonna show them that we can do it. So we're gonna get one right here.
Well, when I went up to the first house, I realized that this was really stupid and it was really scary.
I feel so weird just standing here. You just knock nicely. Yeah. Beep, beep, wasp.
I'm trying to sell something for my parents' company. And so we have our products here and we're
She just wants to say hi.
yeah.
I know. Okay, keep going, sorry.
Okay, so if you want to look at our products, then that would be okay with me. I mean,
Right now, I have to go get my son.
I'd like. Is anybody home? Cause I was trying to sell something. Okay.
Ooh.
I went up to knock on one of the doors, it's going door to door, and I knock on the door really hard.
Baby is sleeping.
Well, I looked to the left and it said, "Please don't knock, baby is sleeping." So I knocked on it and I realized, I was like, oh crap. And she comes out with her baby that just woke up, and she yells at me all the way across the road, and I just yelled back at her, and I was all the way across the road, and I was showing her my magazine from all the way across the road.
I don't know if you could hear her, but she looked mad. And she was holding her baby too.
One lesson I learned was that to not knock on the door while a baby's sleeping, because it did not turn out so well.
Amen to that. I, Ethan Thomas, think that if we would have kept going long enough, we definitely would have found someone. I mean, we came close. I've told my parents for about 4 years since they've been in network marketing, is that they should just go to door and just get people signed up from that way.
It's been 6 years.
6 years.
Almost 7.
Almost 7. But
It's not easy.
yeah, but it was not easy at all.
Finding people can be like searching for the right house. It takes looking for. I mean, we went to a ton of homes. We have been looking and looking and looking and looking.
And it should not be your financial responsibility.
Yeah.
Because you haven't purchased that house, and you're not purchasing it to put all this money into it.
Right.
I mean, you paid the asking price. I'll call you back, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Thanks, bye.
Bye. I'm going back to bed. Wake me up when you find a house for us. What went through my mind when we were deciding to walk away from this house was we have to be out of this house in like 3 weeks. I just told her that no matter how good a house seemed, if there was a potential that like my mom couldn't come into it, then it would not have been, it's like not worth it. Like we can't have, that's just a deal breaker. So I told her that the deal is off. Make that tear be slow motion. I definitely felt emotional because I loved the house. I couldn't understand the purpose of it at the I mean, I can because I'm always about like, I know that God has a plan.
I think that we need to go work out.
I don't want to work out.
I can just imagine Mom on the treadmill just being mad and just start running.
You'll feel better and you'll think more clearly, and there's action to take. We take an action.
I mean, the reality is that like it's exciting that we can move anywhere we want to move. Like we can go anywhere we want to go. We can do that because we don't go to a job. You know, what we do can be done from anywhere.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I love you.
No, you don't. I love you too.
Even when you have 90% of things going right in your life, it's still easy to focus on the 10% that's not going right. We have a lot of fun together, but we're also willing to say the hard things sometimes because we love each other. And even though we get knocked down, we know that we can count on each other to help us get back up. And while the answer has been no many, many times in our lives, one thing we have found is that if you keep on asking and you keep on knocking on doors, eventually someone will open up and say yes.